Is it starting?
I think so.
You can see like real live us trying to figure this out. So if all 650 of you guys would get on this YouTube live, are we live? It says you are live. It says the internet can totally see you now.
Let's see here.
Everyone's saying hey, but we can't see it. Can y'all hear me?
There we go.
Okay. Okay, so everybody head over to YouTube. I'm telling everybody on Insta Live that we are now live on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back. Not you guys. Okay, yay! Okay, end live video. Oh, awesome. Hi, one and all. Is this working? Everybody give me a thumbs up and a yes. Making sure that you can hear us and see us. This is our first time going live on the YouTube.
I don't hear anything.
Us and see us. This is our first time going live. Okay, but I think that's going to be delayed though, so
No.
we need to mute that.
You can't maybe do live. Everything's live right now. It's just
Okay, but I think that's going to be delayed.
I hear you saying that.
Okay, but I want to mute it so that we can talk to them. Hi! Oh my gosh, this is awesome! So can we see how many people are watching?
That's the only way they can hear.
244. No, they can hear. You guys can hear us, right? Yes, they can. It's working. Okay.
Want to wait 5 minutes to give them some time?
No, we're live. This is live. This is what live is all about. So, everyone, welcome to our first ever live. We are figuring this out, and it's so awesome to see 500 of you guys are already watching. Hi to New Zealand. Hello, Lauren and Kathy and Ewa and Haley and Lauren and Irma and Haley and Catherine and everyone in Germany. This is pretty awesome. So we used to do a lot of Instagram lives back in the day, and then Kyle got a little Instagram live happy, so we had to stop it for a while. And everybody had been talking about this YouTube live, so we just decided to try this out. So I'm so glad that so many of you guys are loving this. So what our goal is tonight is to just kind of like connect with you guys. You can ask any questions. You can leave your comments. And this is so cool. Already 600 people watching in 2 minutes.
Very cool.
Okay. I will say I did second guess Big Juicy here whenever he was like, let's do a live stream. And I was like, what are you talking about, a live stream? But no, I really enjoy it.
So, yeah, there may be a few technical difficulties because I'm still trying to figure it out too. One of the things, I guess, is the chat. There's like 1 million of these coming in. It's going so fast. So, Mal, try to answer some of these the best you can. There's a super chat too. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you do a super chat and I guess if you put $1, it's like a tip. You can leave $1.
Okay, no, I don't.
And it brings it up, but.
That's not that's just an automatic feature on this. We're not asking for that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through these things are going
that's a good one.
Fast. Okay. Everybody wants to see my belly. Oh gosh. Now the whole screen's gonna be taken up. Before you say, like, are you due tomorrow? No, I'm only halfway. Things are getting real. I hope you guys can see this. Because it's a little bit delayed. So what you guys are seeing is about 5 seconds, 5 to 15 seconds after when it really happens. So it's a little confusing in that. So a lot of people are asking about baby questions. How am I feeling? I have never felt better. I'm so lucky. I kept waiting for myself to get sick. And everybody's like, just wait, just wait. So I was like waiting, and I never got sick. It was like the best thing ever. So a lot of people say that means boy. So I don't know, because we're not finding out. So I'm feeling awesome. I'm getting a little uncomfortable because I'm a large woman now. When to say yes to the dress air. So say yes to the dress will tell me like 3 weeks before it's supposed to air. And we don't know exactly when it will be. They had told us back in May that it was about to air, and then something happened and they switched an episode, so then they pushed it to the next season. So you never know with those TV shows, but it will air and I will let you guys know. Okay, are you watching these?
Yeah. How'd you get the name Big Mama Big Juicy?
Okay, Big Mama, I just named myself that because I felt like I was just Big Mama at heart since birth. And I don't know why I started calling myself that, but I did. But now it's not as funny because I actually am a Big Mama, and it was more funnier whenever I was a little bit smaller. And how are you, Big Juicy? Who gave you that nickname? Me?
I think so, yeah.
Because he's juicy.
And I'm big.
He's gaining a little pregnancy weight as well.
Nah. All right. I'm not getting that much.
Okay, when is my due date? 4/20 is my due date. April 20th. A lot of people are like, why is that funny? So, April the 20th is a day that is commonly associated with a certain type of using a certain type of drug.
Devil's lettuce.
And I did not want my baby to be born on that day. Whatever. Okay, how did we meet? So we met in a coffee shop randomly 5 years ago. I was there by myself. He was there by himself. And we sat by each other in this corner. And I sneezed, and he said, bless you. And if that was a sneeze...
I think it was a burp.
Was that a burp? I don't burp.
Oh, Doug.
Doug just turned it on unmute. Sorry. Yeah, 800 people in here. Yes.
What was the other one? Baby names.
Congratulations, Morgan. You're due April 1st. On a Wednesday. Correct. You up? Dude, it was 4/22. He was born the next day, thank God. Okay, so are we doing a gender reveal? A lot of people are asking, and baby names and stuff, so we are not finding out. Well, but we're not telling the girl name yet. So, because we're getting used to everything. But we are not doing a gender reveal because we're not going to find out. People get really stressed about that, but I think a gender-neutral nursery will be easy.
Yep. Somebody said, how tall is Kyle? I'm 6'4".
What happens when you lie on Instagram Live? Any cravings other than Mexican? I love spicy food and sour food and salty food, and if it's all together, it's my ultimate bliss. Have I ever been to Louisiana? My dad was actually grew up in Louisiana.
Michael said, would you give Kyle a buzz cut for a super chat?
Depends on how much it's for, Mikey. Sorry, Doug. This is a Doug.
Kyle, are you a pilot? No, I'm not.
How do you stay so positive? I love your channel. 1988 Lady K. So, a lot of you guys, if you've been following from the beginning,
no, I'm not cutting my hair. You
hear me talk about positivity and like the choice to be, wake up in the morning and like live your life a certain way. And I talk a lot about this in a lot of my videos, but it's, I've been through tough things in my life. It's a conscious decision and conscious effort. And I do a lot of different things to stay positive. And I literally feel like I'm the happiest person ever, regardless of what's going on in my life. Because it is a choice. I really love, and something that everyone can do, I love listening to podcasts and motivational YouTubers and audiobooks like The Secret and The Magic and all these different really inspirational books. That helps me like get my head right, I feel like. Yeah.
Somebody asked what I do. Now, I'm not a pilot. I own a parking company here in Nashville. We do valet parking. I'd love to do this full time and help Mal out, but we gotta still figure it out first. We're still kind of learning about everything. So, what do y'all think you're having? A girl?
Yeah. Well, I kind of like my girl names the best, so I'm
Doug.
Dougie. Sorry, Doug just knocked something over in the bathroom.
These live streams are exciting.
How many kids do you guys want to have? I think 3. I say 3, and he says 6 because he doesn't have to do much.
This is so good. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Alex and Michael are our favorites.
Yeah.
It's a funny story. That's like how I got started on YouTube. Oh, yeah.
I like Daryl Eves and Gary Vee.
We love Gary Vaynerchuk. He's
Yeah.
awesome. Any advice to a newly engaged couple, says Vanessa Alba. Hey, you comment on a lot of my stuff, and I appreciate that. So I just say, try not to let it stress you out and enjoy that really special, awesome time. And remember, like, I always say, remember how badly you wanted to get engaged and like how excited you are to get engaged, and like keep that in the front of your mind when things get stressful. I think that's my #1 word of advice. Hi, Camila from Brazil. I love Brazil. I spent some time in Rio making caipirinhas and learning to samba. Kyle, are you interested in being in any other types of videos on Mal's channel?
No.
What?
What other types of videos?
Any other types of videos? Yes, he is.
Yeah. I don't mind being in other videos. I like working on them.
Are you going to have a traditional name, like name for the baby? Nah, not that traditional. Am I cooking Christmas dinner this year? No, we
What's my handicap?
We go to my grandparents' house. I'm the oldest of 24 first cousins that all live on one side on this farm that we live on. And we have this huge Christmas. I just saw, hey, Victoria. My friend Victoria's on here, and she's awesome. Hi, Haley. So, what's your favorite part about Miss America? Is it true that you were the most petite contestant ever to place? I haven't heard that fact. Maybe. Petite. My favorite part of Miss America was like the job that I got to do as Miss Kentucky. Like the speaking engagements were like, you can't even describe how awesome that year was. I used to do 7 speaking engagements a day as Miss Kentucky, and it was just like go, 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 but it was the best year of my life.
Let's see here. Are Golden Goose worth the money?
So I usually get my Golden Goose at wholesale or a discount. I will say I've actually never bought a pair of Golden Goose at full price. So Oprah and DJ Khaled and Martha, yes. Okay, let's see. What? These are going so fast.
Did you ever go back on The Amazing Race?
Yes, I think I would. Yeah. Amazing Race was like the best experience ever. I just said Miss America was, but Amazing Race really, really was. And my dad, who was my partner, is like a super amazing racer. He is incredible, and like he was the best racer, and like I think we would win it. I mean, Lord, after doing it 4 times, you'd think we would. Oh, okay, this is a good question. Well, let me answer the one about, and then we'll do the Vlogmas one.
Okay.
But a lot of people ask this question. A lot of people ask it on my YouTube channel. So a lot of people ask any advice for somebody starting out a YouTube channel or a blog. And, you know, I've only been doing this 2 years, a little bit less than 2 years. And my #1 word of advice is, to anyone that even has a thought about doing this, just jump right in. Don't be a perfectionist about it. Don't think you have to have a certain camera and a photographer and a website professionally built and all these things, because at the end of the day, people don't even like that. They like real and they like authentic. And it took me like a whole year to realize it's not about the professional pictures. Like, you just got to put your content out there, figure out what you're really good at, and just start pushing it out there. And then like your followers kind of teach you the direction that they want you to go in. And I just say, everybody in the world, do it. Like, start a blog, start a YouTube channel, start an Instagram. And, you know, 2 years ago I had 5,000 followers on Instagram. And I'm at 112 today. In 2 years, like, you can do awesome, awesome things. It's an awesome time to be an influencer. I encourage anybody that is thinking about that to do that.
So Chris said, what's my handicap? Right now, I haven't played at all this year, so probably like a 14 or 15. How long in the relationship did I know I was going to propose to Mal? I don't know. Probably a year and a half in.
A year and a half?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
You're supposed to say love at first sight. Jesus. Oh, the things you learned on Insta Live, YouTube Live.
Favorite spots in Nashville? Yeah, we'll eventually do that. Kyle wants to go to college, Tennessee, University of Tennessee.
Sorry, these are going so fast I can't read them. Okay, so Vlogmas. A lot of people are asking about Vlogmas. I don't know. Do you want to do? You're the one that would be editing them.
No,
Kyle wants to do 12 Days of Christmas, where we do one a vlog the 12 days up until Christmas. He thinks he's going to start his own trend. We'll see how that goes.
Do you want Mike Gundy as your head coach? I would have rather had Chip Kelly, or obviously Gruden. But I guess we can't get worse than we had. So,
will we do a nursery tour? Absolutely. So we're thinking about moving in February. We're like trying. I don't get too stressed about things. So we really need to find a house. Stat. We don't have enough room in this one for the baby, so we really have to do that, and that's going to be soon.
Yeah.
And we will be doing a full-on house tour. Okay. Okay, any baby videos? Yes, absolutely. Are you going to go back to working out after the baby? I mean, I have to, so I can like fit into a car.
I wasn't in a fraternity. I played rugby. Hence the chipped tooth. Yeah, I'll take T. Martin too.
You need to grow the mustache back, Jennifer Braun says. Does he? I don't know about that. Can you do a series about purchasing a house? That's actually a great idea. The process of buying a house is one of those things that you're like, why don't they teach you about real life stuff in school? Like, have you ever used a fraction? I don't use a fraction unless I'm cooking, and I very rarely will use a fraction. Then I'm just like, well, I truly believe like things like that. Like, it would be really cool to do a series on something like that. I think that's a good idea. Yes, is the answer to that. Okay, you feel like I'm going to be a boy mom? Oh, gosh. Okay, let's see. Oh, my gosh, sorry. Kyle, someone just said Kyle doesn't look like Jesus anymore. Oh, that's funny. I know a lot of people did think that he looked like Jesus. Tice Christian asks, how old were we when we bought our first car? I was so surprised when I got my first car when I was 16 because my dad had preached to me, you're not getting a new car. Like, why do you think you get a new car? And I didn't get a used car, or a new car. I got a used car. It was a Toyota 4Runner. What was yours, a Saturn?
Yeah, Saturn.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to buy a new car, though. Okay. Has Doug's been acting different since the